Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, hold that thought. Is there now new evidence that Jack could have survived on that wood in Titanic? We have it in the hot dish. Then, I'm a fish out of water again when I head to the Aveda Institute to become a hairstylist for the day. And you never know what can happen when I head into the studio audience. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone. We made it for the week. And welcome to the Jason Show. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Keep that love going, everybody. It's Kendall Mark. Go red for women. You look great. Full audience today. I know, I can't hear you. We have a full audience. That's why. Look at this group. They're tremendous. We love a Friday group. They're ready to party. We got the pina coladas ready. We got the margaritas ready. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I said you couldn't hear me. We got the margaritas ready. We got the mini bar ready. We're ready to go today on a Friday. That's right. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I heard there's margaritas, though. You
I
should
know.
have a margarita. I don't know.
Happy Go Red for Women. You look
Yes.
tremendous.
Yes,
yeah.
you do too.
Thank you. I got a little red tie. I know.
Yes.
You look great.
Thanks. I love the red dress.
Yeah, you've been getting a lot of compliments on that. We did the Jason Show before the show,
Yes.
and you look spectacular.
That Calvin Klein, he sure knows what he's doing.
Is that a Calvin Klein? Is that a CK?
I'm pretty sure. I think
It's
so.
a CKLU.
Yeah.
Love
What?
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Well, this is where the niceties between us end.
Oh.
Because we're going to continue something
What?
that we started in the Jason Show before the show,
What?
which you can walk. Oh, don't. Acting coy doesn't go with that outfit. So on Facebook, we have the Jason Show before the show. It's our pre-show meeting, which is barely a meeting. I mean,
Yeah.
Ted, bless his heart, tries to go through the show.
Like 6 times.
But it just devolves into chaos. And today, we were talking about Dairy Queen, okay? A Dairy Queen. And everybody...
DQ?
You know, Minnesota-based. Everybody has something they love at DQ. They have their order.
Their thing.
I was saying that I went to DQ recently. I wanted just a little treat. I went to go see my mother. And Jeff goes, "What did you get?" And I said, "Oh, I just got a little dipped cone." And he goes, "What did you get it dipped in? What was the
What
flavor?"
flavor?
And I said, "Crunchies." And it devolved. It dissolved into chaos.
Yep.
Because Jeff goes, he yelled at me, audience. He yelled at me.
Oh,
He
dramatic
yelled at me.
one.
He yelled. Oh, he's clapping for that. I hope you feel good about yourself. He yelled at me and he goes, "That's not a dipping." And I said, "Yes, it is."
But what flavor?
They kept asking. They go, "What flavor?" And I went,
Crunchy.
"Crunchies." Like the Crunchies. Right, audience? The Crunchies. I'm sorry, something you want to say?
Yeah,
Not a
there is.
flavor.
It's not a flavor. So you get
It
like
is a
chocolate,
flavor.
strawberry, butterscotch, and then you can get the crunchies on top of it, or you just ask for a crunchy cone, not a dip cone.
Fine, you can ask. Jeff, is there something you want to say? Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a mic. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I do actually.
Oh, God, you do?
I'm on Kendall's side. Crunch is not a flavor.
It is a flavor.
No, it's a texture.
It's a texture.
It is. It's not a texture.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It
It's
makes
a topping.
noise. It's a crunch. It's a
No,
it's a
but it is a
texture.
variety. They dip it, or it's.
I know they do, but it's called the crunch cone.
I think Shane's here if you want.
Oh, I know. Is Shane here?
I think she left for the day.
It's a variety. You can get the crunchy. It is a flavor. It might be in a different category, but when I order, I go, I would like a dip cone dipped in the crunchies. That's what it is. Half the audience is with me.
Oh, that's because it's your show. Your name's on the floor. They're scared.
Believe me, the audience has been not with me many times, so it doesn't matter what's on the floor. It doesn't matter.
Oh, look who I found.
Shane, can you come here for a
Leave
second?
now.
We may
Have a
need
whole
you
piece.
to. She's frustrating me today. If you can come here, yeah. You could just. Shane, if you could just stand right here. If she does one more thing, we're just gonna switch you out. You know what I mean?
Like Bambi.
It's like the Beckys on Roseanne. We'll just switch them out.
We're wearing
Yeah.
the same thing too. We're like twins. Yeah,
You're on her side?
Always.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, everybody. Roll it, everybody. Can I tell you? This is how every day is working here. This
Seriously.
is what every day is like with our crew. Okay, it's a debate that has divided families, friends, nations for 25 years. And now we kind of have another answer. Jack may have lived if Rose would have let him on that plank in the icy waters of the Atlantic. This admission comes from director James Cameron in the new National Geographic investigation, Titanic 25 years later. Up until now, Mr. Cameron has maintained that Jack couldn't have survived. But you're looking at the reenactment that they spent money on. They reenacted the scene with stunt actors. He now says that, are you ready? Jack could have survived. Now, after trying a few scenarios where Jack suffered hypothermia rather quickly, they found a position in which Jack and Rose could have survived for 3 hours, long enough for them to be rescued. James says, knowing what he knows now, he should have made the raft smaller. That's right. Well, Jack needed to die for dramatic reasons.
Jack needed to die.
But you know, I remember. Again, I'm older. I saw this in the theater. I remember thinking that immediately. The first time I saw it.
That he needed to die?
No, there was a woman next to me. I saw this. I had just moved here. In 1997. I saw it at the Rosedale. I saw it at Harmar at the General Cinema. And I'm sitting there, and there was a woman next to me on a really bad date because I was eavesdropping. And
Weird.
And she looks at me, and she kept going, scoot over. to Rose. Like, she should get over.
Oh, like she wanted her to move.
Not to me. She wasn't telling me to scoot over. No. She's telling Rose.
It's like, what were
move
you
over.
doing on their date?
She kept looking at her date going, she could scoot over and let him on that raft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Can we just go back to Jack needed to die? Because I feel like if he hadn't, I agree with you, if he would have gone on the raft, nobody would be talking about this Titanic. 'Cause it won't be the love story of a lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Notebook, they died. Hello.
Oh, spoiler alerts. Well, wow. Way to ruin a 20-year-old movie,
If I'm
Kendall.
a bird, you're a bird.
I know. Well, here's the thing, though. Just some news. Titanic's heading back into theaters for Valentine's Day. It's been remastered in 4K and in 3D, and you can get tickets right now. That's yeah.
And Jack gets on the board.
Yeah.
And Jack survives.
With an alternate ending where she scoots over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So selfish.
Next in the dish. Let's move from movies to TV. Big news for that Night Court reboot on NBC. They've aired 4 episodes, and the Peacock's like, I love you. They got renewed for a 2nd season already. NBC says Night Court, yeah, hey. NBC says Night Court has reached 25 million viewers in what they call delayed viewing, meaning they add up all of us that watch it on DVR a couple days later. Since it debuted on January 17th, it was also the top comedy premiere in 5 years and NBC's best comedy since Will and Grace, which did really well. The show follows the daughter of the late Harry Stone as she follows in her father's footsteps on the bench at that night court in New York. John Larroquette, you just saw there, is back as Dan from the original series. admittedly, I watched the pilot and I didn't love it. I did like the original show. I got to give it, as my friend Alexis calls it, the Alexis Thompson three-timer chance. I'm going to watch a few more to judge. Pilots, you've heard me say this a million times on the show, pilots are really hard to do. It's hard to kind of get your attention. A show settles into itself into its second or third year. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to keep going. Yeah, I'm going to try it.
I haven't watched it.
I know, it's not
my thing.
It's not your cup of tea.
But good for NBC too. I mean, I feel like ABC's always had the really good comedies. You think of like Modern Family. Isn't Abbott Elementary on ABC
Abbott
too?
Elementary's on, yeah.
So they kind of have been like the leaders.
Well, what's funny is the fact that you think ABC, in my era, NBC was where all the comedies were, with must-see TV. Oh yeah, Cheers, Frasier, Family Ties, The Cosby Show, Different World, Friends, for heaven's sake. You know, it was must-see TV was born on NBC. Yeah, they literally brought the comedy back. There were no sitcoms in the early 80s, and then The Cosby Show debuted in '84 and changed everything. One of those times where a single show changed a network. It happened again in 2004 with ABC and Lost and Desperate Housewives. ABC was in the toilet, and those two. See, again, I can't tell you U.S. history, but I can tell you all this.
He knows.
No, I liked my history teacher, actually. She was nice to me. Anyway, we're going to take a break. We have a lot more to come on this Friday. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I like my history teacher. February is here, and compared to the rest of the months, it may be the hardest month to spell. Jimmy Kimmel knows that and quizzed people on Hollywood Boulevard. This isn't going to end well. And that's our late night rewind.
Can you spell February?
February.
No.
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 Why not?
February. Feb. I got that right?
Yes.
Feb. UARARY. URY.
There it is.
FEBRAURY.
No, get out of here.
FEBRERY.
FEBRURAY?
Can you spell February?
February. Come on. I had to spell February. FEBUARY?
We'll let you get away with it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for playing.
Say bye-bye.
That kid did not want to be on TV. Not at all.
Not impressed.
FEBRURY. Yeah. No, RA. Yeah.
We did FEBRUARY. February. That's how you say it, so you remember how you spell it.
You are real sassy today. You are real.
I had a great.
You just sassed our boss, and I never do that.
I learned
Nobody in
from the
our
best.
audience believes that. No. It's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Please give it up for our friend Jacob from TMZ. Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jason.
First up, Tom Brady has retired again, and you guys have been following up on, because I'm sure he's going to need the money. What's he going to do next?
Well, a lot of people think that he was going to dive right into his Fox Sports broadcasting career. If you remember, there was a report that said that Tom Brady had signed a 10-year contract that was nearly $380 million. But we're being told right now the whole focus is on his family. So he is planning to split time between Miami and New York, where he has kids in both cities. And I feel like the narrative around Tom Brady this past football season was somewhat that he didn't care about his family. Because if you remember last February, he announced that he was going to retire after Giselle was pleading for him to stay home, but he decided he was going to go back into the NFL. But what's interesting, Jason, is we found out he was actually going to New York every single week to watch one of his kids play football who was in high school. And even this was despite the fact he was traveling around for the NFL season. And we're also being told he plans to reside in Miami. Right now, he's looking at different schools for his kids to be in this next school year. And in terms of his dating life, which might be the most important thing here, we're being told that he is not dating anyone so far.
Okay. I don't know if I believe that last part, Jake. No, I'm kidding. Next up, Pamela Anderson is clarifying comments that she made about the Me Too movement. What is she saying now?
So if you recall, back in 2017, in the wake of the Me Too movement, Pamela Anderson sat down with Megyn Kelly, where she made some controversial remarks that she got a lot of heat for. She said something to the effect of, you know what you're getting into if you go into a hotel room alone. And this is, of course, referring to Harvey Weinstein, who used to sexually assault women in hotels. Now she sat down with Ronan Farrow and said, listen, this is the type of the feminism that I grew up with based on what my mother taught me. She basically told me it takes two to tango. And she even said I could go a step further. And if my mother would say something to the effect of, if someone wants to interview you, if someone wants to interview you in a hotel room, don't go in. But if you do, go in and get the job done, something to that effect. Now she said that thankfully for the Me Too movement, people are now much more respectful. People are much more aware of these types of things. So hopefully that's not something that actresses have to deal with moving forward.
Absolutely. Jacob, have a good weekend, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks.
Jacob Wasserman, you can follow him on social media. And of course, more on that on TMZ.tv. Okay, two things on both of those stories.
Yes.
First, I thought for sure, because the Super Bowl is on Fox, and every time I say that, I get $5. So again. Is it this Sunday?
No.
No, okay, I don't know. Why does it shock you that I don't know when the Super Bowl is?
Because you're like, every time I say it, I get $5.
I don't know.
You're like,
Anyway,
when is it again?
so
I
whenever it's
forgot.
on, I thought for sure since Fox has it this year, and they bought Tom Brady, not bought him, but I mean, you know what I mean? They picked him up at Cub, and they bought Tom. But I thought for sure they were going to use this as a platform that Tom was going to pop into the booth and go, "What's up, everybody?" You know what I mean? But okay, I thought that's not going to happen now.
We'll see.
And then Pamela Anderson told a story on Howard about gross men that she's encountered.
Yes.
And I'll keep this short, but she talked about a time that relates to that story where this guy said, "Hey," this was before Baywatch and before Home Improvement. He said, "Hey, I want you to do this photo shoot in Hawaii. It's going to be you," and they made it sound like it was going to be her and a whole bunch of women. She got on his private plane. She gets on first, and then they close the door of the plane. And she goes, "Where's all the models?" And he goes, "It's just actually going to be me and you. I want to show you a special time." So the 4-hour flight, he kept putting his hands on her knee. She arrived at Honolulu. And again, this is young Pamela. She's like in her early 20s. She got off the plane, found a flight attendant, signaled a flight attendant, anyone she could find, and said, "I'm in danger. Get me the hell out of here." They put her in security, and then that airline, for free, flew her back to Los Angeles and saved her from that creep. Yeah. But one of probably 100 stories that she has like that from gross
Encounters.
Merv pervs in the 90s, yeah.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Not that you can't be a Merv perv now, but I'm saying in the 90s, yeah. Anyway, next in the dish, Pedro Pascal was on Fallon last night. He's hosting SNL over the weekend. He's also in the HBO show we keep talking about, The Last of Us. Oh, and by the way, he's also The Mandalorian. Jimmy tried to get deets about the new season of The Mandalorian, and Pedro held the line. Look.
Can you tell fans anything about season 3?
I will say there will be more Mandalorians.
All right, that's good. I'll take that.
A lot of them. Big, epic battle. Plural, maybe.
Ooh, I love that. And Baby Yoda is not in this season. No, I'm just kidding.
They couldn't figure his contract out for season 3. They're still in negotiation.
Yeah, he's just got a good agent. How is
His
Grogu?
head got bigger than his ear.
Yeah, nice. How is Grogu? What's he going to be doing this season?
He's been very good. He's still learning, teaching.
Yeah, he is.
Protecting.
Yeah.
I think if I say any more,
Yep, don't say it.
I'll be replaced. Like not just as the Mandalorian, but as a human being in life. Like
Yeah, Mickey Mouse will come get you. That would be so scary because they take the secrecy so. I mean, they give you scripts with invisible ink.
Yeah.
Your name is all over it. That's what we do here. Ted gives me a script.
No one can steal this.
But you get into a lot. You can be sued.
Yeah.
Like if your script gets out of your hand, you leave it at like a McDonald's. You know what I mean? With your McDLT, and then someone picks it up. You know.
Because I would be reading my script at the McDonald's with my McChicken.
Do you know what a McDLT is?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so a McDLT was so great. This was back. No, listen to this. See if a
Dill,
McDLT.
lettuce and tomato.
No, it was McDLT, and it was hot stuff on the left, and then cold stuff on the right. They had two different compartments, and you kept the lettuce and the tomato and the bun on the right container, and then all the hot crap on the left, and then you built it yourself.
But like nobody waits that long to eat their McDonald's.
Well, that's
like,
why.
girl, you just eat it.
No, that's why it failed miserably. But yeah, it was horrible for the environment because it had two plastic styrofoam shells. Yeah, it was awful.
Lovely.
Anyway, next on the dish, Bachelor Nation is celebrating something this morning after multiple failed engagements. Audience, I know you're going to be as excited as I am. Read my face, everyone. This face is, we're only doing this story because of Ted. Oh, Ted, the audience likes you today. It's great. Claire. That man right there loves you. Claire has officially tied the knot. Now, you may remember Claire from season 16 of The Bachelorette. She fell in love with Dale right off the bat and left the show early. They broke up twice, but then she soon met her soon-to-be husband. The wedding wasn't without drama, though. Her wedding dress was stolen days before her big day, but even that wasn't going to stop her from marrying the man of her dreams. Well, that's just, isn't that great, Kendall?
Yeah, I feel like Claire's that girl that goes, I just hate drama. You're like,
yeah.
You are the drama.
It's touche, Kendall. That's good. Yeah.
That's how I feel about
her. Do you remember her?
Do I remember her? I remember her when she was on The Bachelor. I remember when she was on Bachelor in Paradise once and twice. Then I remember
she was on Bachelor in Paradise?
I remember her at Bachelorette, and then I remember her getting out of her season, and then I remember her breaking up with that guy Dale.
She's been on a lot.
That girl's just, I'm happy for her. God bless.
There we go. Brought the good Lord into it. Next in the dish, Formula One driver Daniel Ricciardo? Was on Colbert last night. Every time I hear Ricardo, I think Montalban. No, Ricardo Montalban.
Ricky Ricardo.
Fine Corinthian leather. And Steven asked him, thank you, audience, why Formula One has become so popular. Look.
I am just amazed by the explosion of fandom in Formula One in the United States. This doesn't exist even 5 years ago in the United States. To what do you attribute this explosion of popularity now in the States?
I was going to say something serious, but I think ultimately it's probably my good looks.
Have you seen him and Lewis Hamilton?
I suddenly like car racing.
Google Lewis Hamilton.
Wait, Google who?
Lewis Hamilton.
Who is that, Kendall?
He's from the UK and he's got a British accent.
Lewis?
He's one of the #1 drivers.
Hold on, Lewis Hamilton. Well, Dairy Queen Crunchies was on my Google when I was like, Lewis Hamilton. Oh.
Uh-huh. You like Formula One even more now, don't you?
Uh-huh. The Netflix series Drive to Survive will return later this month. We have so much more ahead. Go get some more coffee. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Coming up in just a little bit. Once again, I'm a fish out of water, and today I'm grabbing my clippers and heading to the Aveda Institute to become a hairstylist. And then a little bit later in the show, big laughs and big hugs. I'm heading into the studio audience. That and more when we come back. Welcome back. Cutting and styling hair is an art form. Boy, did I learn that last week. Seriously, which is why becoming a hairstylist takes effort and a lot of training. No joke on that one. Just trust me. The Jason Show team decided to see if I have what it takes to be a hairstylist, so they sent me to the Aveda School in Minneapolis. Now, this school is world-renowned. It's basically the Harvard of institutes for hair. Trust me, we're lucky to have it. And when you see this, you'll realize they didn't let me work on a human. I had to work on a mannequin that looked like Ted. It's our latest fish out of water.
We are going to be doing our at tolerance cutting and our clipper over comb cutting. This has our instructions step by step on the back.
Oh my
so
God.
That way, if you get lost while I'm doing the demonstration, then you have a reference point. And our plan of action is to have it be shorter on the bottom and longer at the top. I will show you the correct way to hold the comb. So you're gonna make a C with your hand and hold your comb. Start with your first panel. We'll go in with the comb and go with our clipper. Adjust the comb so that it's pointing to the ceiling. Goes along with the comb.
Got it. Okay.
What questions do you have?
You know, I'm just gonna do it. If I give Ted a funky haircut, he gets a funky haircut. So
All right.
I'm confident. Welcome to J Clips. Ted, what would you like today? Oh, okay. Well, it's a little long back here, so we're gonna unmullet you, and we're gonna cut your mountain man hair.
Lift up the hair.
Lift up the hair.
Separate the front from the beard.
The beard, yeah, we don't want to cut Ted's beard yet.
There you are.
And should I just whack that whole thing off?
Just go from...
That did not sound great. This is Ted's first cut. I'm holding this hunk of hair, and here we go. How did I do, Sandra?
Looks beautiful.
Look at that.
Looks amazing.
Ted, how you doing? Here, I took quite a bit off.
Yes.
I did. Ted, I'm sorry about that.
We still have a little bit of hair down here that's part of the sideburn.
Oh, I did leave a little bit. Look at this. It's like a little rat tail right here for poor Ted. I got to get rid of that for Theodore. Here we go. Goodbye, rat tail. Because I found out during the consultation that fake Ted is in a hurry. So we gotta speed this up. I'm just gonna cut the back of him, and I'm gonna leave the top because that's what Ted wants.
I know how to speed it up. Do you guys have a bowl around?
Yeah.
Just put a bowl over. Okay, all kidding aside for a second, there's a lot to this. It's not just, hey, cut it. It's not that I thought that, but wow, it's a very detailed, it's like a bonsai tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cosmetology is math and science, and a lot of times I like to talk to the students that we have and who is really interested in math and science. So hair cutting is math.
I know what you're gonna say, Eric. I flunked math, so it's okay. That's why I do TV.
Tilting your comb towards you and having the guest's head tilted away. Panel behind the ear all the way to the back of the head, just consistently turning and having the guest lean their head forward.
So do their heads normally go all the way around like that? Because I just feel like that might be a little freaky.
So if we have a guest in the chair, we would walk around the guest or turn the chair rather than just turning their head
all the way around.
All the way around like
Exorcist
that.
style. Cosmetology, this is all about science, math and science.
About 1 inch.
Oh, about 1 inch. Smooth motion, not choppy. Ted, it's coming out real well. You're gonna look real pretty for your lady. Ted, I'm telling you, you're gonna look so good when I'm done with you. Oh my God, this is so pretty. He is looking so good. These are professionals. This is real work. This is artistry. I now have so much more appreciation for the artistry of this occupation. I'm never gonna look at a haircut the same way again. And I'm serious about that. Okay, Ted, please put your head down. I don't know how many times I've had to tell you. I think this is what Ted wants. Ted, I'm gonna let down all the hair. Oh, Ted. Theodore, I gotta tell you, it's like, surprise, look at that. Ted, show the people. Look how good. That is a haircut right there. If Ted didn't have a girlfriend before, this is gonna get the ladies and a couple gay guys too. Actually, no, we're very picky. He wouldn't fly in my community. Thanks to my friends at the Aveda Institute, Aveda Arts and Sciences Institute here in Minneapolis. It's fantastic. They were so nice to us. And you can never tell if I'm being sarcastic, but I really meant it. Within 15 minutes, I thought, this is not for me. This is really hard and an art.
Yeah.
Mad respect now.
It's true. I worked at a salon for many years, just the front desk. But my girlfriend who does my hair said that. She's like, I love science, love math, and that's why I went into cosmetology, because you get it. It is like that, and oof, I could never do it either.
Oh, no. That's why the two of us are sitting here.
Hi.
Let me be clear. Just saying.
Hello.
Thanks thanks again to Aveda. We appreciate it. You can get your hair cut there by the students. And don't be scared. I found out like airline pilots, they have to have thousands of hours, like not like thousands, but before they can even touch you. So it's great. They're fantastic. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Time in the air. Welcome back. Hi. Hello. Before we get to our audience segment, I say this a lot on the show, especially when we do a big project or we come to an end of something, and I always say, we have the best crew around, and we really do, and I always try to recognize the behind-the-scenes folks, because trust me when I say this, they work 1,000 times harder than we do, the front-facing folks like Kendall and myself. And I want to recognize somebody here at Fox 9 before we continue with the festivities that's been here for 25 years. And that's Director Chris right there. Come here, Chris. Come over here. This is Chris, everyone. Director Chris. She's one of the best. She's one of the best. If Leo's ever eaten by a bear, Chris is right there. Let's not hope that happens. But anyway, congratulations. She's the best. She is. 25 years. 25 years. She's gone through like 8 general managers, 140 news anchors, 2 Ian Leonards, and a Keith Marler and a pear tree. I mean, seriously. Anyway, let's continue. Let's talk food right now. Odds are there's a food. Most of the ideas on this show stem from that meeting I told you about. This turned into a heated conversation in our meeting. What's the food that everyone loves and you absolutely hate? For me, it's cottage cheese. The thought of it, the sight of it, the smell of it makes me want to slap the person that has it. I mean, I hate it. Jeff, executive producer Jeff, eats it with everything, literally. Kendall can't stand yogurt, like any kind of yogurt, yeah. Executive producer Jeff can't stand goat cheese. That's right. Yeah. And producer Ted hates any food that's not a dry hamburger patty. Yeah. He's literally an 8-year-old when it comes to food taste. So I wanted to ask the audience, where's Lacey? Hi, Lacey. Give it up for Lacey, everyone. Come over here, Lacey. Lacey, what's the food? Oh, good. Oh, good Lord. Name on the set, Lacey! No, No, go ahead. It's your show now, Lacey. It's fine.
I would rather have a root canal than eat a banana.
How do you get your potassium?
I don't care.
I love you. Lacey. Lacey, everyone. Good Lord. She grabbed that mic like Kendall grabbed my coconut cake a couple days ago. Where's Jeannie? Jeannie, come on, give it up for Jeannie. You can give it right here. Jeannie, how about you?
Strawberries.
Strawberries?
I love to pick them, but I don't like to eat them.
Oh, is it because it's like when you make something over and over, you can't stand the taste of it? Is that what it is, or you just don't like them?
Just don't like them.
Okay, there we go. Wow, I love strawberries. Where's Ben? Where's the dude? Hi, Ben. I'm sorry. Why don't you come right down here? Be careful. Ben, how about you?
Donuts. I hate donuts my whole entire life.
Okay, we're just gonna get rid of you. We're just gonna get him out of there. There we go. Get rid of. Get! Security, why did you let him in? He doesn't like donuts. We gotta go to break. I can't talk to anybody else. I don't know. Ben, I'm kind of glad I'm blocking you right now. We'll be right back, everyone. Back in a moment. Donuts. Seriously, yeah. In an attempt, in honor of my attempt at becoming a hairstylist, hair is the theme for today's game time. Roll it, Leo. Let's do this. Today's game is called Name That Celebrity Do. It's easy. I'm going to show you, and you can play at home, a photo of a famous person known for their hair. But their face is going to be blocked off by an item. And you have to guess who the celebrity is. Playing today, it's Molly and Olivia, everyone. Okay. Hands above buzzers. Hands above buzzers. Look at the monitors in front of you. Leo, buzz in as soon as you know. Oh! Olivia.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Molly, it was you. I'm sorry, you buzzed in. You got it first.
Sorry.
Just say, it's Ariana Grande. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You're Molly, right?
I'm Molly.
You're Molly, Olivia. Okay, here we go. Okay. We will forget that one. That was practice. That was practice. Okay. Here we go. Look at the monitor, Leo. The next one.
Oh.
Molly.
Tina Turner?
Tina Turner is right. The goddess of rock and roll. Okay. Next one, Leo.
Oh.
Molly.
Billie Eilish.
Leo. Billie Eilish. Olivia.
Oh gosh.
We got to get you in there, Olivia. Okay. Leo, the next one, please. Olivia.
Jennifer Aniston.
Leo? Yes, Jennifer Aniston. Olivia's on the board now. Okay, Leo, next one, please.
Oh, no.
Olivia?
That was fake.
Molly.
Anna Wintour.
Let's see. Anna Wintour. Wow. Y'all are good. Aaron, you got good ones today. I know. You're great. Okay, here we go. Leo, next one. Olivia.
Justin Bieber.
Let's see.
Young.
Yes. Did you, wait a minute. That's an old pic. Did you cover him with Just for Men? Yep. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Hands above buzzers. Leo, next one.
Oh.
Molly.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Let's see. Yes, Whoopi Goldberg. Aquanet. The official hairspray of the late 70s and early 80s. Oh God, I loved it. It was what you got it. It was like 50 cents a bottle. Okay, hands above buzzers. Leo, next one, please.
Oh.
Molly.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Let's see. Jamie Lee Curtis is right. Molly, I love your enthusiasm, but you're 2 seconds from breaking that fast. Molly's like,
Aggressive.
I love you. No, I'm the same way. believe me, when I play board games, my family disowns me. Okay, here we go. Hands above buzzers. Next one, please. Olivia.
Dolly Parton.
Let's see. Of course.
Yep.
Of course it's Dolly.
Yep.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hands above buzzers. Next one. Olivia.
Harry Styles.
Yes. Executive producer Jeff's like, I thought some of these were hard. Yeah. No, Jeff. Anyway, hands above buzzers. Leo, next one.
Miley was it me?
I don't know, Molly. It's your show now. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Take it away.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus?
Let's see. Yes, Miley. I wouldn't have guessed that one. I forgot about that hairstyle.
I figured she was going to come up
Yeah,
at
I
some
did
point.
too. Yeah. Okay, hands above
waiting for
buzzers.
hair.
Leo, next one.
Oh, wait.
Olivia.
Why do I keep doing that?
It's all right. Oscar winner, The
Michelle?
Creep.
Oh, wait.
Okay, Molly,
Sorry.
it's not your turn.
It's Michelle Williams.
It's Michelle.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Oh God, Molly, I love you. Okay. Hands calmly above buzzers. Leo, the final one.
Oh, what is that?
Molly.
I don't know. Oh, Julia Roberts?
Let's see. Yes! Molly! Congratulations.
Ooh!
Now, Molly, don't slam this on things. There we go. So Jason Schumach, what?
She's with donuts.
You're with Donut Guy?
Donuts, yeah.
No. Congratulations to today's players. They're both going home with a Jason Show mug worth $6. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. That was great. It's a slow day in the control room, y'all. Give that guy a car, seriously. We'll be right back in a moment. Thanks to Ben in the audience, including the lovely lady that grabbed the mic from my hand. She was great too. And our players, we have the best audiences, I swear. Jeff and I were just saying, the whole show changes. If you want to be in our studio audience and join the fun, just go to eventbrite.com or get the Eventbrite app. It's so easy now. They send you reminders. Just search for The Jason Show. And what, Kendall?
Only pick a day where you can actually come.
Thank you, Kendall. Yeah. Now, before, I meant to do this at the top of the show, and if I still lived with my mom, I would be grounded. I need to issue a correction. My mother, the Dar, sent me a text yesterday.
Okay.
I referenced her about not being great with technology. And I'm in trouble. She would like, she said,
Retraction.
She goes, I am going to beat your blank. She goes, I will have you know that I had a problem with HBO Max. And I fixed it myself. And I went, that's right.
That's right, she did.
This will keep me out of trouble for about 20 seconds. It's time for the surprise goodbye. Roll it, Leo. You know how this works. I don't know what's in this until right now. Today, the perfect gift for someone who wants to forget an ex. Ooh. A toilet paper company named Who Gives a Crap will turn your old photos or love letters into toilet paper. Then you can flush all those memories of your ex down the drain. Yeah.
Did you know that their toilet paper is also environmentally friendly?
Is it? I was just going to ask.
I'm being serious. That's what they're known for. It's like very expensive toilet paper because it's better for the environment. So you can get rid of somebody, do your thing, and help the world.
Yeah. I have good access. He's never coming back to the show. Monday, I'm working the Taco John's drive-thru. Plus, we're answering your questions. Go out there and be yourself. Nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.